Hi everyone, I am here today again to give you a little inspiration. I hope you're doing wonderful today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So today I'm going to talk to you about receiving, an important topic that we all love to know more about, isn't it? And I will try my best to cover some important points that can support you spiritually to get to this point of more receptivity. So, to begin with, the most important thing in receptivity is giving. And giving is from a place of this unconditional joy and inspiration, not because you have to. It's a place of that space of divine inspiration, really, that you want to do something for someone, or you want to give something back because someone gave you something very useful in life. You could be inspired, or you want to donate, you want to give charity. You could be supporting independent businesses, cafes, those people who do amazing work and they need that extra support. So doing that extra work on that level of giving, but from that place where you want to just look out for where you can give more. And you must have heard about Daswant, that is popularly known in Sikhism, and also tithing in Christianity, where it is suggested that you give 10% of your income to the people who would need it. And you can try that and open up that flow of energy, the abundant flow. And when we are learning to be in that high frequency of giving, then receptivity is a natural process of coming, it just happened. It's a circle of life, circle of energy flow. It's yes. And then you also understand that we live in an abundant world. People hold on to the wealth and don't want to share, don't want to give, or they're sitting in anxiety and worry always. That doesn't help in increasing what you have, and it certainly gives you also anxiety and sleepless nights, and that's not going to help. When we do in everything from a place of high frequency and positive energy, how can I be of service to this planet, to people around me, then you will be able to receive more. And whatever work you're doing in an organization, or whether you are just working in your own business, and all of that matters. How much are we in this space of the flow of energy of giving, always doing what is best. So apart from this, there are so many other spiritual laws that work with receptivity. And one thing is also what deeds we do, and you can call them as karma. And if you are doing good things in life, you will always reap the rewards. As you sow, shall you reap. That's what is known. So let us be conscious of what are we sowing all the time. Are we doing good things, or are we thinking negatively all the time, or are we talking negatively about others, or even ourselves? And what actions are we doing? I hope nothing wrong and bad, because in the end, all of that counts towards our receptivity in the long run. If we don't do the right things, if we are taking away things of that is not right, and if you're taking someone else's rights, and or trying to manipulate things, all of those things are going to affect our energy of receptivity in the long run, and our flow of receiving. So if we think that we have a lot of money and we can sort out everything, all that doesn't work. This right energy of higher consciousness is very important. being in the righteousness, being in the place of honesty, being in the flow of good and integrity. All of those things are very important in the long run of receptivity, because if you're not, then that energy is received by the people who will be working with you or are in your life, personal lives. And these things, you can see the true colors then, and then that's how the energy is disrupted in the receptivity. So, and when we are giving, we're not thinking of receiving something back from that person or that organization or whatever you're giving to. It's the energy flow we get into receptivity. The universe, God, is giving us everything we need when we are living in the abundant mindset, and when we become the force of doing and giving on this planet, then we have all the support. So being in that frequency, of just come from that high integrity place when we give, and not from a manipulative place as well. That all these things matter in the giving. There's so much more in this topic of giving and receiving and karma, and how do we clear all the stuff we may have done wrong, and how do we work on improving this frequency of this receptivity. How do we work with improving our karmic debts that we may have? All that I work with my clients in my Spiritual Manifestation 101 app. So if you want to check it out, there are free programs, but of course, if you're wanting to do in-depth work like what I'm sharing, you might want to check out my paid programs as well. And there are replays of things that I've already talked about in these subjects, and there's so much more going to be talking about in these topics, especially on the karma and the how do we clear that debt in the coming weeks, actually. So if you're able to join me there, that'll be wonderful. You can always catch replays of everything that I do there. And so there is a way of being in this high frequency, being in this spiritual flow, receptivity. There is a way to balance back our karmic debts and be in the right way. And if you feel this is what you want to work with and be in this highest frequency and manifest your success, your happiness, your peace, then you are most welcome to join me there. All the links will be in the description, and I hope to see you there. And with this, I think I will end today's little mini inspiration session, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Bye now.